everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video, and guess what's back? Yes, not only is the Poundland bin back, what Flick Will Pauly Pick is back as well. Yes, I know. It's been a while since I did the last one. I had to look up to see what won, and with 59 votes, Bone Tomahawk with Kurt Russell, the best Western since Unforgiven. That's not saying much because I really didn't think Unforgiven was that good, but that's just me. But maybe it's better than Open Range or some Clint Eastwood Western shit. Also stars Patrick Wilson. Oh no, not Patrick Wilson of Insidious fame. Just make sure there's nothing just going to jump out behind me. And also Matthew Fox. Oh, Jack from Lost. Oh, that'd be good. Fantastic. Yes, never seen it. It's going to be a first time watch. I just wanted to give a heads up on how this series is going to work. It's slightly different. Normally at the end of the video I would pick 5 movies. I'm still going to do that, but all of the movies that have come out since I did the last Flick bin won't be going in the bin. I'll just be reviewing them separately on my little 5-minute reviews. So we're just going to stick to what's in the bin and maybe replenish it somewhere down the road. Yes. Fantastic. So I shall pick 5 out afterwards, after I've seen the film. Now, for those of us that are in lockdown, the little intro is probably going to bring a tear to our eyes, because it's the familiar What Flick Will Pauly Pick HMV sequence. But we've only got another couple of weeks, I hope. Anyway, let's get on with the movie and let's stick Bone Tomahawk in the player.
What Flick Will Pauly Pick? 2 hours later.
Okay, Bone Tomahawk. Yes. Look how rough Kurt Russell looks. Truly superb. Yeah, basically it was a really good Western. It was my preferred type of Western. There are Westerns where you've got cowboy against cowboy, you know, usually a cowboy dressed in black, Clint Eastwood style type of Western. But this had a bit more grit to it. This had an end game. Basically, it's about this small western town at the end of the 1800s called Bright Hope. It's not a very busy town. There doesn't seem to be a lot going on. You know, it's not like Deadwood busy. But you've still got all the, you know, the drinking establishment and the hotel and things like that. And the jail. Now, the sheriff of this small western town is played by Kurt Russell. And the film also stars Patrick Wilson from Insidious. I actually don't know what his job was in the film. He had a leg wound. Basically, he carried the leg wound for the entire film. So he's hopping everywhere. He could be Hop-Along Cassidy for all I know. But yeah, I really don't know what his job was. I think he might be a rancher or something like that. Oh, he is married. And his wife is the local town doctor. His wife, I don't know her name, but she is from Banshee. She was the niece of the Amish villain, if you remember Banshee. The film also stars Matthew Fox, Jack from Lost. Not sure what his job was either. He just kind of like strolled around from here to there. I don't think he had a purpose other than being maybe just a stroller or a rancher, I don't know. What happens is a robber played by David Arquette, a very small role, wandered into this town and drew the attention of the sheriff, Kurt Russell. And after a bit of a back and forth banter, Kurt Russell threw David Arquette into the jail after wounding him. To attend to this robber that has this wound, they send for the town doctor, yes, Patrick Wilson's wife. And then all of a sudden, one day, the jail doors are open and the doctor is gone. And it's apparent that they've actually been kidnapped by Indians. Yes, the local Indian tribe. Now, these are not your usual Indians. You know, they're not the Indians. Chief Sitting Pauly or some stupid name like that. These are much more supernatural-esque Indians, cannibal Indians, and they are vicious. They are very vicious, and they've got a knack of implanting bones in their faces and in their necks. So rather than them going, oh, that's going to become a meme. After them doing, yeah, not doing that, they kind of like scream. It's like an animal scream. It's because they've got like an animal sound box sort of like sewn into their necks. It's all very weird. And they've got these massive bones sticking out that have been sewn in. And you can tell they're very cannibalistic. And sometimes when they're faced with their prey, their human prey, I get the distinct feeling that they've been watching The Predator. Because that's how it comes across, how they treat their human prisoners. But a little bit more on that in a minute. But yes, so as this doctor has gone missing, Kurt Russell and Matthew Fox and Patrick Wilson and another guy decide to mount on the horses and go and bring the town's doctor back. And it becomes a journey across the wilderness, through the mountains. It's like a 5-day journey. They've got a couple of horses, but they need to do it in 3 days, so they need to pick up the pace. It doesn't make it easy when Patrick Wilson's character, as I say, has a leg wound and he's just basically hopping everywhere. He's hopping mad that they've taken his wife. But he does slow them down at times. There is a little bit of a pacing issue sometimes in the middle of the film when they just focus on him maybe putting a splint on or doing up his leg wound, kind of stretches it out a bit. Plus also a lot of like camping under the moonlight. And the film does pick up pace when they actually get to the Indian encampment, and we've got an exchange of guns and arrows and explosions and face to face with these Indians, which was really good, really exciting, because it's not what you would expect facing these Indians. As I say, there's a real cannibalistic supernatural feel to these Indians, and they can be extremely brutal. Basically in one scene, my sides were hurting. Not just my sides. But yeah, you've got to watch it. I won't spoil it, but people that have seen it know what I'm talking about in that one scene. I was just like, I'm glad I wasn't drinking a cup of tea. I would have spat it out. But yeah, I really enjoyed Bone Tomahawk. I thought it was a really gritty Western. I loved the performances from Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson. Kurt Russell was fantastic when he got to the Indian establishment and him trying to protect the others. Matthew Fox really didn't do a lot. He was just along for the ride. So it was mainly Kurt Russell and Patrick Wilson. But yes, it was a really good gritty Western, and I'm glad I watched it. I believe this is from the same people that did Cell Block, is it 99? Brawling Cell Block 99 or something, and Dragged Across Concrete, both of which I have. So I definitely will be watching those if it's as good, you know, they're as good as this. So yeah, I really did enjoy it. The landscape was beautiful. All these rolling landscapes and mountains and rivers and things like that. Even the Western town had a really nice gritty feel to it. And I think it was meant to be set like at the end of the Old West. So as things were winding down and times were changing, because it kind of had like a deadish feel to the Western town. Not all this big Deadwood type of thing or any other Western. You know, it kind of felt like it was a tired old Western town. But that's what I liked about it. But it was the main focus on the characters, Kurt Russell and Patrick Wilson. But yeah, really enjoyed it. The performances were fantastic. Kurt Russell was great, as always. Patrick Wilson was really great. Matthew Fox did come across as a bit of a meanie at times. But he had a kind of suave, villain-ish kind of feel to him. But I don't think we ever really got to see maybe his character pushed to the limit, which is a bit of a shame. But I did enjoy it, really did enjoy it. There are extras on here, including a Fantastic Fest Q&A with the director, cast and producers making a featurette, and a BFI London Film Festival Q&A. So that's really good. The film was around about 2 hours and 7 minutes, I think. Around about just under 2 hours and 10 minutes. The picture quality was really good. Some nice Western browns and really nice colours. And the sound was DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, which had a lot of good use of the surrounds for the landscape and stuff like that. Yeah, so how would I rate Bone Tomahawk on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to give it 8.5 side-splitting Indians. Yes. Really enjoyed it. I like the more gritty feel to Westerns rather than just wandering into a Western town and having a drink and then going. But I did enjoy kind of like the cannibalistic supernatural side to this as well. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for Bone Tomahawk. Fantastic. So really enjoyed that. Okay, we better go and pick another 5 out of the bin so we can find out what's going to be on the next vote. Oh yes, take me to the bin, baby. Okay, so there is Bone Tomahawk done. Fantastic. Blimey, we've actually seen quite a few. Right, okay, so I've shaken the tin up. Fantastic. So look, they haven't been touched in so long. Okie dokie, so let's dig down deep and see what we can find. First one out is going to be, oh, look at that. Would you flipping Adam and Eve it? Okay, so that one's going to go in there because I've reviewed it. What else have we got? What's this one? This one is Creepshow 2. Okay. I haven't seen Creepshow 1, but I don't think it really matters. Next up, oh, look at them all, look. They're all shoved together. Is this 1 or 2? Well, I'm going to grab that one there. Oh, this looks like a long one. Pardon? That's what she said. What the bloody hell? A Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood. Okay. That's Tom Hanks, isn't it? That's 2. Right down the bottom there. What's this one? Zombieland Double Tap. Yes, I love the first film. Absolutely love the first film. Have not seen the second film, even though I do own it. Next up we have The Shining. Okay, that goes in there because I've already seen it. Another one. Pick that one. Isle of Dogs. Okay, have not seen that one. And we have one more to come out. That one. Let's see, what's this one? This one is Frankenstein Monster from Hell. Okay, I think this was one of my subscriber mails. Okie dokie, there's still tons in there. Fantastic. Right, so what have we got? We've got Frankenstein Monster from Hell, Isle of Dogs, Zombieland Double Tap, Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood, and Creepshow 2. Fantastic. Okay, that's not a bad selection. Bit of everything. Nice bit of everything there. Fantastic. Okay, in order for you to actually vote for the next film, down in the top of the comment section, there is a straw poll link. So just click on the link. It will take you to the voting poll and just make your selection. And then whichever gets the most votes, I'll watch. Fantastic. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. But don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And I shall see you on the next What Flick Will Pauly Pick. Bye bye for now.